Marvel Rivals is going to drop one of the biggest updates we've seen in a long time for hero shooters in general.
Nothing
So what they
happens in
did
any
was,
world without
especially
me
when it comes
knowing
to
about it.
combat, they reworked
Bogies, here they
Black
come.
Widow, thankfully. So instead of it just being like a one shot like this and a
Another
flick
one
flack,
bites the
it'll
dust.
be like a DMR. So it'll honestly fire
Michael
like
may
hella
will one
like
day
this.
encompass
Maybe not for as
perilous
much damage.
storms.
Um, then her ultimate is going to be swapped out with her
You don't
her
have
aim
to
down the
run
snipes. Like
away
they
from
took
your
the aim down the
past.
snipes away.
Just look it in
I
the
mean, aim down the
eye and
scope away.
say,
They made it
I'm
her
better
ultimate.
than
So you have
that
like
now.
6 bullets to use. The bullets pierce through targets. They can't one shot, but it's gonna hurt like crazy. So like this one shot here, like would pierce through, hit
Another
that
one
side,
bites the
and take that
dust.
enemy out too. Um, and they are going to give her an ability where she can jump into the sky like Captain America and dash down and does like a shockwave on the ground with it, and her sprint doesn't need stamina anymore, so she'll be able to run forever. Thank God now. So she'll be a little more flanky if you want to be flanky with her,
I spy
but
some
she'll
bad
be
guys.
really impactful. It'll kind of be like her the way she fires her Phoenix rifle whenever the Phoenix buff is here. Let me see if I go over here to this side of the map to show you. Um, Whenever you have Phoenix on your team and you are Black Widow, where might we find? Here we go. I want to play Black Widow. Cool. Yeah, so whenever she's on your team and you have like this buff right here, she'll fire like that, but you'll be able to headshot. And I think it was just a little faster in the clip that they showed that they just released today, like 45 minutes ago. Um, it's gonna be great. They also added like team ups, so like they overhauled how team ups work. So the team up system we currently got now is going away. You're gonna have a loadout, so you'll be able to go into the spawn room and you can swap this loadout if you're in the spawn room or not. Every character has 2 different loadouts. The first one is like a passive buff that's kind of
Anybody
nice.
can shoot a gun.
Um,
A
but then if you
bow.
want like
Now,
the bigger
that
buff
takes
of that
skill.
passive buff, you need the character that is tied to your team up on your team. But let's say for example, Hawkeye was able to maybe shoot his arrows like even more straight than he already does. I mean, shoot him straight without having to charge him up as much. As his passive ability. His buffed ability would be like him being able to fire the shot
I
and
am
do
too
maybe
good at
shoot
this.
faster, something like that. But Hulk has has an ability to team up with Captain America, where he will be able to. Where's Hulk? Bruce Banner does.
Hulk is. I'm
He'll be able to
Hulk.
jump and then like crash down on his like enemy, uh, like Captain America does with his shield. So once he lands, you can do it midair and then like land and crash. Do that damage with the explosion. And he's got like a buff where in the loadout where his if he takes more damage, the lower his health is, the faster his cooldowns cycle. So you'll be able to get the that ability out, and the other one where I don't have it set for whatever reason, where he can like shoot the gamma bullets or whatever. So it's a clap and do the gamma clap like that. It's gonna be really cool, really awesome. Venom had a team up with like Phoenix, where like instead of this being his attack, it's like it's like a whip kind of it goes across like horizontal like this, kind of like if you took Mr. Fantastic. I'm sure they got plenty of clips, so you can definitely check out the clips. I know there's gonna be
There's
other
a
people who post
solution
clips
for
and stuff,
every
but it'd be
problem if
like
you
a whip
just
like
look
this,
hard
or just in front of him
enough.
like
That's one
that,
down.
about that wide, like and it'll do like damage, and I don't know if it'll heal, but they definitely said something about these loadouts they're gonna do are gonna make it so that people are in like multiple roles at the same time, which is something I've really been talking to my friends about for a minute. I was like, I hope they have like they bring more characters that can like be pseudo this or pseudo that, pseudo tanks, pseudo strategists, pseudo DPSs, like, or just like characters that might have more defensive utilities, like a pseudo tank. Like if a strategist was able to give shield to people, that'd be kind of cool too. Kind of like Mr. Fantastic can with his belly flap that he does to people.
Sorry about that.
And what was the last thing that they were like really gonna do? Oh, so one thing I've talked to my friends about too, because it's in the 18 versus 18 mode. When a character doesn't take damage after a while, their health will start
Everyone's
coming back.
favorite
They
murderer
said they're gonna
now is ready to
specifically
throw
add
down,
this
baby.
to like flanky mobile characters, so that kind of like threw me for a second. But then I thought about it. For people who are kind of like like learning their flanky characters, and or they just missed the opportunity to get the kill that they were trying to do. There's going to be like a passive health that's about half the amount of health they have. It's going to be like green health, and it'll be treated the same way they treat regular health. You have percentage-based damage or percentage-based heal.
Looks like we've got ourselves a party.
Affect those like that health bar, and it'll be a green health bar, like on release. If you change the colors later on, then it'll be changed to be a different color. But regenerative health, I think is what they called it. But they said they're gonna release it to like flankier characters. So like somebody like Psylocke, somebody probably like Spider-Man will have it, so that they can kind of like re-engage after missing their opportunity in the fight. Plus, they may not have to look for the strategist to come and heal them real quick, so they can get right back into the fight. I mean, honestly, if you are a flanker who's about that action, you're gonna find a health pack before you find your strategist, if your strategist isn't nearby, so that you can continue to apply pressure and be safe at the same time. But these changes are gonna these changes are gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really nice to see this. It's gonna be really nice to the game is gonna feel like a brand new game to a degree, and I think that was pretty cool. One of my friends put it as they just released Marvel Rivals 2, and they just did it like I didn't like I don't think they realized the depth of how awesome this is gonna be or how cool this is gonna be. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I'd appreciate it if you liked the video. Sub to the channel. Helps the channel grow and reach more people, and I hope to build a awesome and cool community with you all. As always, games should be fun. You are welcome here, and you are wanted here.